And what is your top resolution for the new year? Oh, you're serious? To survive it.
Starting tomorrow, New Year's Day, I'm going to be starting the 75 hard challenge. So here are all of my tips and tricks and things I'm going to be doing for it. Obviously I had to grab a few things from Target just to motivate me to stay organized and keep up with it. First, I got a new planner. I have a really big one that's actually the same brand that's for all of my academic stuff, but I thought that it would be good to have one that's just for my health and wellness goals and keeping track of everything I need to do for the challenge every day. I also wanted to use it to help me plan out my grocery list and all of my recipes for what I'm going to make. For the choose your own diet rule of the 75 hard, I'm just planning on doing no junk food or junk snacks, anything like that, and then only eating out once a week. I don't really believe in or necessarily want to follow specific diets or be a part of that type of diet culture. I just want to focus more on eating better and getting better healthy habits that I can take with me after the challenge is over. And another part of the challenge is reading a nonfiction book every day, which I do plan on doing. I am gonna let myself not always do nonfiction. I also want to read just more books in general. Also, this is kind of just my own thing that I want to do alongside the challenge to kind of help with the mental side of the challenge, but just start journaling more. I'm honestly not really a journal write down all my feelings person myself super, so I thought the 5-minute journal would be a good place to start. If you don't know what this journal is, basically every day in the morning you do what you're grateful for, what would make today great, and then daily affirmations, and then at night you do highlights of the day and what did I learn today. And obviously to help motivate myself to actually stick to the journaling, I had to get some cute new pens.
Here are some last minute New Year's resolutions. You don't have any yet, I get it, and New Year's is in day, so I got you. And I love affirmations and goals, so this is one of my best topics. This is a twist on a classic one to start journaling, but instead of just journaling every day, have a specific topic that you journal about every day. Whether it's a fitness goal, journaling about a certain relationship, basically just starting a journal for a specific topic. Have a journal dedicated to one certain topic. More defined resolutions. And then this one a lot of you guys are gonna hate, and I hate too, monthly budget. Set a monthly budget or start saving every single month. I'm really bad with this, but set a certain amount that you can spend every month or according to your paycheck. Define. Create a bucket list just for the year. I mean, that's basically what your resolutions are. You need to do these 3 things this year. This one is pretty cool. Replace a hobby or addiction with something else. This past year, you spent a lot of time doing yoga or something certain, switch it. If you went to yoga 2 times a week, switch it with something else. The amount of time you'd spend for something else, because then it adds, more growth and more prioritization of other things. Document a certain growth. Now this one should be media wise journal, but if you really want hair growth this year, document your hair every month. Or if you're really on a fitness kick, document your fitness growth every single month. I'm a type of person that forgets to video every single month of the year, so if you want to do that, I'm reminding you now to not forget to do that. Prioritize sleep and then drink enough water, but good too. I just thought of it just now. But for your career, take a course or do something that's enhancing your career field of choice. If you want to be a Pilates teacher, or if you want to be a teacher, take a side class or a side hobby that helps you with it. Or if your future is art, take a pottery class, just stuff like that. You want to be a singer, then go to some concerts or take some lessons and learning another instrument or something. Love you, and I'm so happy to see what everybody writes down, and you can give me some ideas in the comments too.
So earlier today, I had such a strong emotional reaction to Tough Love by Gracie Abrams that I listened to it for 4 hours in a row, and it inspired me to write down my New Year's resolutions. So here are my resolutions for 2025. I wrote them on paper with a pen because that felt more official. The first one is what was inspired by Tough Love. Don't waste my time and energy on people who don't deserve it. I spent too much of last year upset and worrying about people who I don't even want in my life. So going into 2025, I'm promising myself to only give my energy to those who I actually care about. I'm gonna be a lot more selective about the people that I fight for in my life. Number 2, trust myself, my instincts, and my abilities. I have a bad habit of doubting myself. And no matter how capable I am of doing something, I always still tend to doubt myself a little bit. And I want to stop that. I want to trust that I'm good at things. I want to trust my instincts. Number 3, practice forgiveness and give myself patience and kindness. I am my own harshest critic. I hold myself to such a high, almost unattainable standard most of the time, to the point that no matter how much I succeed, I will still be really hard on myself. I want to stop that a little bit. I want to be nicer to myself because I've been through a lot, and I think I deserve a little bit of kindness here and there. And that goes with number 4, celebrate my accomplishments. Because I hold myself to such a high standard, to me, in my own mind, succeeding is the bare minimum. So a lot of the times I'll do very good things. I'll accomplish things that I've dreamed of for a long time. But as far as my brain is concerned, that's just what I expected of myself. So I have a hard time celebrating good things that I've done. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I want to celebrate my accomplishments a bit more because I accomplished so much more in the past year than I ever thought I would. And I want to be nice to myself. Number 5, stop hiding myself and suppressing my personality. Somebody this year made me feel really bad about myself, and it sent me down like a sort of self-loathing mental spiral. That sounds dramatic. But it made me really ashamed of who I am as a person, really. And I'm trying to dig myself out of that hole because I think I'm pretty cool. Sometimes I want to be nicer to myself. Some people recently who started make me feel like I'm good the way I am, and that's kind of like changed my life. And I want to start thinking of myself a little bit better. Number 6, I didn't think I would cry during this. Foster the relationships that matter to me. I've graduated college. I've officially entered my adult life, and now I really, really want to put time and effort into the relationships that mean a lot to me. I want to make a conscious effort to see my friends regularly. I don't want my friends to just be people that I check in with every once in a while. I really want to foster these relationships. I want to keep having these close friends. Sometimes I have a bad habit of closing myself off and cutting myself off from other people when I'm having a hard time, and I really don't want to do that anymore. Number 7, this goes with number 6, honor my commitments. There's a lot of I don't owe anybody anything going around, and I think that's really bad. I'm vowing to not cancel things last minute. I'm gonna honor my commitments. If I say I'm gonna do something, or if I say I'm gonna be there, I will be there. And I think we owe each other the reliability of honoring your commitments, so I'm gonna work on that myself. Number 8, this is a Gracie Abrams quote. Whatever happens, I'm letting it. This past year was crazy, and things happened that I could have never planned in a million years. Going with the flow has resulted in literally the best things I've ever done in my life. So whatever happens, I'm letting it. That goes with number 9, continue accepting the opportunities that life gives me. I had a yes year last year, and I'm so grateful that I did that, and I'm gonna continue doing that into 2025. And number 10, the most important one, I call it the About Time rule. If you haven't seen the movie About Time, this movie literally changed my outlook on life, and I think about it every single day. But at the end of the movie, there's a quote, and it goes something along the lines of, live every day as if I've come back to relive this one specific day. Ever since I heard that, I've tried to implement that into my life. So I just want to continue waking up every single day, imagining that I have the ability to travel back in time, and I have intentionally gone back to this one specific day to relive it. I want to live every day intentionally and gratefully, and I want to experience the wonders of life, and I don't want life to just pass me by without looking at it. So those are my 10 resolutions for 2025. You know it's official because I wrote it down, put it in this little frame so that I can look at it all the time. Feel free to adopt some of these into your own life. For the first time ever, I'm going into New Year's feeling very optimistic about the next year ahead. And I think this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. So I'm very excited. Thank you to everybody who's been with me this whole year. You guys have changed my life, and this year has really turned things around for me. Words cannot describe the gratitude that is in my heart every single day when I wake up. So thank you so much to everybody. Happy New Year's, and welcome to 2025.
And for me, I need a visual reminder, so I wanted to make this on paper so that way I can hang it up when I'm done with this video and put it on my wall. If I see it, I'm more likely to go and get it done. Number 1 is to compliment people more. I struggle with complimenting people. Like, there are so many times where I'm like, oh, they smell really good, or oh, they're really pretty, or I love their outfit, and I just won't say it. Why? I don't know. Do I think it's embarrassing? I don't know. But if it puts a smile on someone else's face, it'll put a smile on my face. I feel so much better after I said it, so I just want to never let a compliment go unsaid. Number 2 is to limit waste. I really want to do my part in keeping the earth clean. I feel like there's a lot of things that can be recycled, reused. I want to use less plastic, and I want to make new things out of maybe my old things. Like, maybe there's a sweater, sweatshirt, or t-shirt I don't like anymore. Well, is there something else I could make out of it? Like, could I make a pillowcase? Could I make I don't know, just find better ways to use things. Number 3 is to travel more. Weekend trips, beach trips, short trips, long trips, I don't care. Any trips, I want to go out, travel more, see the world. Number 4 is meal prepping. I already kind of started doing this. I love meal prepping. I just feel so much more prepared and it's so much easier to stay on top of my goals. Number 5 is to read my Bible more. I got a Bible for Christmas. I didn't really know where to start. I'm in the Gospels right now, so I think I'm doing that right. But I want to be consistent with it and get a close relationship to God. Number 6 is to volunteer more. Shelters, zoos, anywhere that needs volunteers, I want to be there and volunteer. It just makes me happy and I don't know, I just think it's so fun. And kind of go along with that is to find more hobbies, new hobbies. Like I know I already like to cook and bake and exercise, anything like that, but like, do I like reading? Do I like coloring? Do I like to paint? Yeah, I like to paint. Do I like sewing? Like, I want to find new hobbies. Number 7 is at least one self-care day a week. I struggle with just relaxing, and I really want a day to relax and to reset. I'm always a go person. Like, I always need to be doing something. So just like, even if it's a couple hours in a day to just relax, I will need that. Number 8 is to find a workout split that works for me and my body. I have tried, I don't even know how many different workout splits throughout this past 2 years, and none of them have really worked for my body. Like, they've worked for a little bit, but then I'd get tired of them, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I want to find a workout that works for me and my body. Number 9 is to spend more time with my family and friends, which I really want to get better at this one because I love my family and friends, and there's a lot of times where at night my parents are in the living room, and I'm just locked myself in my room scrolling on TikTok, which I really need to get better at doing. Number 10 kind of goes along with number 9, is to limit my screen time. I don't want to spend hours scrolling on TikTok. I don't want any phone an hour before bed and an hour after I wake up. So, and with that, I also want to cut my screen time. I don't even know what it is, but just find something to do other than just this device. Number 11 is stretching, yoga, Pilates, just more lower impact workouts. I recently have been doing Pilates and I love them, so I want to continue to do them. Number 12 is 10K steps a day. I want to try to get 10K steps daily, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I miss a day or miss a couple of days. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Number 13 is routines, morning routine, night routine, hair care routine, skincare routines, just in general, but especially my morning routines because I used to be pretty good at those, and when school started I just got tired and didn't want to wake up early and do any sort of routine, so I want to get better at that. Number 14 is to go outdoors more, camping, hiking, kayaking. I really am good with going outdoors in the summertime, springtime, even fall, but in the wintertime I just don't want to go outside because it's cold out and I don't want to do it, but I want to get outdoors more. I don't care how cold it is, I want to get outside. Number 15 is to declutter and deep clean my room and my phone. I have so many countless screenshots of things that I don't even need, so I want to go through my photos, emails, get rid of them, anything in my room that I don't use, that doesn't fit me anymore, just get rid of it. Number 16 is figuring out what I want to do, like career-wise, because I have no clue, and being my own person. Like, I think it's so easy nowadays to fall into trends or do things because other people do them, and I just want to be my own person and find things that I truly enjoy. Number 17 is eating whole foods, which I do a pretty good job at already. However, with the holiday, like, I kind of fell off track, I guess, but that's totally okay because I needed that. I needed that food freedom. I just want to kind of start prioritizing whole foods a little more again. Number 18 is to cut out negative self-talk. This is a big one for me because I am so, like, picky and I pick on myself all the time, and like, I don't talk bad about others. I don't like when others talk bad about other people, so why would I talk bad about myself? Number 19 is to thrift more and get more meaningful decor and clothing. Don't just buy things because they're name brand, or don't impulse buy things. Like, I love saving my money. I actually do not like spending money at all. Plus, I think thrifting is so fun. Like, you can find so many good things for really cheap. Number 20 is trying and making new recipes. Not just my same 5 on rotation. I want new recipes thrown in there. Number 21 is drinking lots of water, which I already do a pretty good job with, but I want to continue to drink a lot of water daily. Number 22 is to start using mouth tape again. I used it for like 2 weeks in the summer, and then I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped, but I literally slept so good and didn't wake up in a puddle of drool, so I would like to start using mouth tape again. Number 23 is making and selling more things. I paint like little wood ornaments, pottery pots. I want to start making more skincare and recipes and possibly sell some things. Number 24 is to learn more, and I'm not just talking like school, learn more. I'm talking like languages, vocabulary, gardening, canning, sewing, anything that I can learn, I want to learn it. Number 25, this is a big one to me, is stress less. I stress about the dumbest things, like the littlest things will stress me out, and like I'll be worked up the whole day. So I really want to just kind of stress less, like let it go, it's not a big deal. Like exercising, or if I ate bad, I sometimes am a little hard on myself. I pick myself apart. I just want to really de-stress because it's not that deep. Those are the 25 things that I would like to do or continue to do for 2025. If anyone makes one of these, let me know, and also let me know what you guys are prioritizing for 2025.